What's up, Cupid and Love family?
Hey, everybody.
How you guys doing? It's just after what? It's 8 minutes after 3:30 here in sunny Los Angeles. And did you see Kevin Samuels last night?
I saw bits and pieces of them. Kind of got tired of it, so, I left the room.
Well, look, I mean, it went on and on. But his question last night was, what do single black women owe the community? Mm-hmm. That was his question.
Yeah.
And the longest interview was a beautiful young black woman. She was 25. She was gainfully employed. She made over $75,000 a year. She lived in Long Island. She was unmarried. And Kevin said something to her that just really... It's hard to say now, like it really bothers me because I'd be bothered by everything. Yeah. But the woman told him like that she was educated. She told him about her income, her accomplishments. She said what she brings to the community is that she volunteers. Kevin told her that her income, her education, and her accomplishments, everything that she says she brings to a community, those are all things that men bring. Those are masculine things.
Yes, I heard that.
And I was just like...
So we're going to start saying what's masculine, what's feminine when it comes to income and volunteering and...
Education is now...
Masculine.
Well,
I
thought we got past
yes, that's what I'm saying. We're going back into time. That's what he wants us to do. Go back. How many years? And then now women can't be educated.
But there are like little girls and children in Africa trying to get educated,
yes,
as opposed to being sexually mutilated.
Yes.
And he is living in one of the wealthiest countries in the world.
Yes.
And he's saying, oh, stop getting educated. Like, yes, that's what you should do.
He's objectifying women.
It's
a meat house over there. I can't stand it. I can't get an education. I'm not supposed to go to school. If I do get a higher degree, then that's masculine. If I start making, I actually do. I make over 150 a year. Now I'm masculine. What?
To me, it's like his notion of masculinity is so insecure.
Yes.
That as soon as a woman is more educated than him or commands a greater income than him,
yes,
then all of a sudden he shrivels up into nothing and he has no more masculinity left. Like I don't understand that.
No.
And if there are other men thinking that way,
that's a shame.
The problem is not women at that point. I just...
It's ego.
That one just kills me.
Yes.
But that's actually not on topic for today.
It actually does. It leads directly into our topic.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but Bill Gates and his wife Melinda are divorcing. They announced it together they're divorcing.
Yes.
Kevin Samuels takes their divorce as proof that he, the Godfather, is right. He's been right all along. Look at this. Bill Gates, a high-value man, is divorcing this woman. But it's not because of the divorce. He says that he's right
because he's exercising his options.
Because Bill Gates is a high-value man who exercised his options. You might think, well, what were these options?
Well, the only thing that he had right was that one thing was that Bill Gates did, but he had an arrangement with his wife. He wasn't cheating on her. It was an arrangement. That's the only thing that was correct, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, what else?
Because Kevin's, his definition of exercising your options is not cheating. It's an arrangement between a high-value man and the woman that he's with. Okay. And the arrangement is, according to Kevin, a high-value man can sleep with a woman outside of his marriage and treat her to things off the kiddie menu.
Okay.
What he calls that like a Chanel bag.
Yes.
He says he won't buy her a house or a Mercedes, but he'll buy her a Chanel bag.
Well, what did Bill Gates get his other woman?
Isn't that interesting? Because Kevin's saying all this stuff, but it turns out that Bill Gates' mistress, if we can call her that, she has a venture capitalist firm.
Oh, they're not supposed to have education, right?
But she has a venture capitalist firm, and Bill Gates is one of the people who put money into it.
Oh.
He was an investor.
So an investor, that's not off the kiddie menu.
I don't think millions of dollars into a venture capitalist firm is the kiddie menu.
No, that definitely isn't.
That's the big boy
venture
menu.
capitalist. This ain't no startup, small business. I'll give you $1,000 in seed money.
No. But then, like you said, how is Kevin going to use this as proof of him being right about black relationships when he's always saying, oh, in education, that's unnecessary. High value men don't care about your education. Mm-hmm. He told that young lady that last night.
Yes. But
both women
yes.
that Bill Gates was in a relationship with, both his mistress and his wife, both were valedictorians. Both of them had at least master's degrees.
Mm-hmm. His wife, she graduated from where? Did you?
Oh, his wife graduated from Duke. She got her MBA from Duke.
Kevin.
Oh, but Kevin says high value men don't care about.
Was she attractive? Was his wife attractive?
Okay, so to me, neither of them were attractive. Actually, his wife was more attractive relatively than the other woman he's sleeping with.
Okay.
But everybody's like 70 now. It's hard to tell.
But that was the argument that you had made last time, is Kevin is looking at things that aren't going to last. Your looks, women's looks, go away after a while. So why is that the most important thing when men are looking for relationships?
Well, it's not the most important thing for Bill Gates. I'll tell you a few reasons why. First of all, you know where he met his wife?
Where?
At a work conference.
Oh. Well,
so
if she wasn't into...
If she had not been educated,
yes.
And if she were not employed,
yes.
she wouldn't have even met him.
She wouldn't have been there.
She wouldn't have met him.
Okay.
Bottom line. And then let's add this. Not only did he meet her at work, but he also, the mistress as well.
Yes.
You should have read the sort of things they do together.
Oh.
Because Kevin says that all high-value men care about is looks and a physique.
Yes.
Bill Gates had an arrangement with his wife.
Yeah.
Where he could spend an extended weekend with his mistress.
Yes. And what would they do when they were together?
Well, one time they got together and he brought a biomedical textbook.
Oh, okay.
It was over 1,000 pages, and the two of them studied it together.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Now, Kevin, his high-value men that he talks to, they don't even want a woman to have an education.
No.
So no black woman would have qualified to even be Bill Gates' mistress under Kevin's theory.
Did
because they don't have an education.
Go to the library and rent out all these?
That was a whole another time they were together.
Okay.
Another time they were together. Their idea of a romantic getaway is to go to the library and get they were video cassettes.
Yes.
On molecular biology.
Oh, that sounds even more
and
fun.
spent the entire time watching the videos and having discussions.
Yes. Oh yeah, probably drinking wine too, right?
So Kevin really needs to he needs to do some more research on high value.
So you can't take this one and post it on your IG and say, The Godfather was right.
No, The Godfather's looking like a fool right now. A fool right now. It's fool right now. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. Wait, there was one more thing I wanted to say about the Bill Gates thing.
He got his notes.
I had to take notes on it because it's so crazy. Oh, this is crazy. This one here. Bill Gates and his wife dated for 7 years, from 1987 to 1994.
Okay.
Before they married.
That's a long time.
If a woman gets online with Kevin Samuels and says, one of his questions is, have you been in a relationship? How long were you in it? Mm-hmm. If she's been in it too long or just got out of one, his first thing is, you ought to be accountable. Why'd you stay so long? It's your fault. You need to be accountable.
So Kevin is telling me that if I'm dating Bill Gates and we start going past, 1 year, 2 years?
Probably maybe 6 months.
I would have missed out on all that money?
Kevin would have told... In fact, Kevin would have told you...
He would have told me to dump him, right?
He would have told you that you needed to lose weight. Bill Gates doesn't want you because you're too fat. What's your dress size? How tall are you? That is not what was going on. What was going on is that before Bill Gates married his now wife and soon to be ex-wife,
Mm-hmm.
he asked the other woman for approval. Does that sound like a kiddie menu, Kev?
No, it doesn't.
What kiddie menu comes with parental approval?
Debunked.
Somebody, look. I wish that a woman would get on and set Kevin Samuels.
He won't let
straight.
you because he will double talk you, over talk you, mute your mic. Not here. This is my platform, so nobody can get on. And he told you to go on your own platform and run your mouth and scream and yell and do whatever you want there, but you ain't doing that here.
So black women, if y'all want a high value man, and if your only definition for a high value man is what Kevin calls a high value man, a man that's making over at least $10,000 a week, if you want that kind of man, then I suggest you do what Bill Gates' wife did. Get an education,
master's degree,
maybe even an MBA from a really good school, maybe Duke. Or you wouldn't do, you do fine too. If you couldn't land Bill Gates as like a husband, you could at least end up with him being an investor in your venture capitalist firm.
But see, this is my question. If you do all of the things that Kevin Samuel says to do, and you get into the marriage, and then things don't work out, and you don't have the education, you don't have the experience with work, you might have had a kid during this marriage, where would you be?
Screwed.
Literally. Yes.
But even his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Yes.
Kevin always says that his solutions, remedies, will make sure that a woman doesn't grow old and die alone with a dog.
And she's going to have...
This is now a 70-year-old woman whose husband is divorcing her, or they agreed to divorce.
But guess what?
Now she will die
But
alone.
this is Bill Gates, so this is kind of in a different category. She's going to have some alimony. She's going to have some good money, but we're not talking...
She's still going to die alone.
But that's still not the figures Kevin Samuels is talking about. He's talking about men with way less money than that. And the alimony, Bill you're Gates thinking, oh, well, if they divorce, she's going to get alimony. It's not going to be enough to live off of with the kids. You still have to bring your own income in. You can't be left out in the cold. Always have a plan B.
Oh, absolutely. When it comes to women who have women and men who will, of course, not be able to live the life of Bill Gates and Melinda at all, then you're completely right. The other side of it, though, is Kevin spends a lot of time talking about how to not die along with the dog. Yes. And the reality is Melinda spent 27 years married to this man, plus 7 years of dating. Yes. What? That's a total of 35 years she spent with this man. And now she's going to die along with the dog.
With money in her pocket.
An expensive dog. Okay. An expensive dog. Look, we're going to catch y'all later. This is Cupid in Love.
Bye,
and
guys.
We love
you.
Bye-bye.